Hey guys, what's up everybody? As some of you may know, this week is the Lunar New Year. A lot of people call it Chinese New Year, but obviously it's something that's celebrated all across Asia, so it's New Year according to the lunar calendar. It's going to be on February 1st this year, and it does change the date every single year because it's using the lunar calendar instead of the solar calendar that we use obviously with our year. Just wanted to talk about, what do we do in Korea during Lunar New Year, and then kind of how me and my wife spend it as an international couple living here in the United States. So first things first, Lunar New Year in Korea is Seollal, and it's one of the two major holidays. There's Chuseok, which is Korean Thanksgiving, and then Seollal, which is Lunar New Year, that every year, everyone really gets together. Kind of like Christmas and Thanksgiving in the United States for a lot of people, where those are the two big ones that the whole family will get together and spend time, eat food, have a good time. It's one of the public holidays in Korea that they'll actually, everyone will take a couple of days off to gather together with their family. As far as food goes, if you saw my other video about regular New Year, that tteokguk, the rice cake soup that you eat on the regular calendar's New Year, or the solar New Year, I guess. They'll eat that on Lunar New Year as well. The big one though is jeon, which a lot of people, if you've heard of like Korean pancakes, it's like a savory, pretty much, the one that a lot of foreigners might know is, round fried Korean pancake with onions or sometimes kimchi in it. But really anything that has a batter and is fried is kind of this jeon. I'll show some pictures from the party that we had with some of our friends this year and some of the food that we made. But those are kind of the two big foods that they eat on Lunar New Year. As far as other traditions go, one of the big ones is that they will, kids will come to either the grandparents or the parents, kind of the oldest people in the family, and they'll bow to them and get their New Year's money. So instead of getting gifts like we do maybe at Christmas, during Lunar New Year, they'll come and get money and blessings. So the older people that, receive the bowing, they'll, give them back an envelope with money in it, and then they'll say, have a good year, grow big and strong, and be happy, healthy, give whatever blessings they want for that new year. Other than that, something that I didn't mention in my other video on regular New Year's is that in Korea, instead of saying, Happy New Year, they say, I wish you many blessings in this new year is kind of the phrasing that they use. And you'll hear people say that really from the beginning of the regular New Year up until the Lunar New Year. So for, a month or sometimes a month and a half, people will be walking around saying, I wish you lots of blessings in this new year is kind of how they wish people a happy new year, which is great. So those are some of the main traditions and foods that they eat on Lunar New Year in Korea. As far as, me and my wife and in our family, obviously we're not, we don't have all of her relatives from Korea here, so we don't get together with them. But we do, have a lot of our Korean friends that we'll have over, and, we'll eat those foods, and we'll kind of have a potluck where everyone brought something. We'll play games and have a good time. Obviously, as our son gets older, we want to teach him some of those other traditions, like they call it sebe, for that bowing to your elders on New Year, and wearing the traditional Korean clothing is something that the kids will do when they go to do the New Year's bow. So those are all kind of traditions that we want to bring into our new family as our son, and hopefully our other kids as they get older. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions about Korean holidays or the Lunar New Year or anything else, definitely leave those in the comments below. And yeah, if you found this video enjoyable, give it a like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks.
로건아, 떡국 맛있어?
떡국 맛있어.
Yummy?
Yummy.